What's up, family? What's up, family? It's me, your boy, Urban Sports Guru. I'm here, and now we're talking about the college football playoff. Games are going to be, semifinal games are going to be played this Saturday. I'm going to give you who's going to win and why. And it's going to get real crazy. And let me just get to the first game. LSU versus Oklahoma. I want to take LSU really bad. And let me tell you why I want to take LSU really bad. I don't believe Oklahoma could beat the SEC team. I don't. I think Oklahoma feasts on playing these Big 12 teams that have no defense. For those of y'all that don't understand what I'm talking about, pay attention to the NFL draft and see how many defensive players get drafted in the NFL from a Big 12 school. Not many. Not many. They're not many. I'm sorry. No disrespect to them. But a lot of those schools just they're offensive schools. They're not defensive schools. And I think what you've seen from Jalen Hurts is the effect of Lincoln Riley, but also the fact that he's not in the SEC no more. He's playing against the Big 12. If you can't see the difference in talent between the SEC and Big 12, I don't know what to tell you. But what makes me curious is if there's any one of the quarterbacks that he's had. He's had back-to-back Heisman finalists, Heisman Trophy winners. Any one of those quarterbacks that know how to operate against the SEC defense, it would be Jalen Hurts. And I want to see how Burrow does with the pressure on. He's won his Heisman. He performed great against Alabama. And he won his Heisman, deserved it. Deserved it. But at the end of the day, this has been a huge jump from what he was last year. Huge meteoric jump from what he was last year. Last year, he was none of this. This year, might be the number one pick in the draft, and deservedly so. I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to take Oklahoma. I'm going to take Oklahoma. I know they can't stop anybody. But eventually, Lincoln Riley, they're going to have to win the play. They're going to have to win one of these games and make it to the final. They can't just, okay, because you're beating up on Big 12 schools and go there and get the shit beat out of you. Like what happened with Baker Mayfield and they played Georgia, or last year with Kyler Murray. No. You can't this can't be doing this shit every year. Eventually, you got to make it to the championship game. At least get your ass kicked there. And because I think if they play Clemson or Ohio State, they're getting their ass whooped. Just the talent level is so drastically different. But I'm gonna take the underdog there. I take Oklahoma. But the game that everybody wants to see, game that the real big game in the semifinals is gonna be Clemson versus Ohio State. Ohio State, y'all know how much I hate Ohio State. I hate Ohio State with a passion. But I'm gonna call a spade a spade. Ohio State has been the most complete team in college football this year. The most complete team. I look at the passing game, I look at the running game, I look at special teams, I look at defense being able to stop the run, I look at defense being able to go out the pass, I look at defense being able to rush the quarterback, I look at defense being able to cover on the back end. Like everything. Linebackers that go sideline side. Everything. Ohio State has been the most complete team. The most complete team. Now, the thing about this game, nobody's talking enough about ATN, the running back. I don't think everybody's talking about General. I think ATN is going to keep this game interesting because they're going to run it right at them. And see what they go to offensive line. I think you can run at Ohio State. I think you can run it right at them. I think that's where the weakness in it is in their defense because they expect a lot from that front four. Obviously, they deserve it, but I think Ohio State would eventually win the game. They'll win it late because this isn't the same Clemson defense. Clemson has been feasting on bad teams in the ACC. And they don't have the same defense that they had last year with all those high round picks. 2 first rounders, I think 2 second rounders, just on the front four alone. No, I'm sorry. 3 first round picks. It was Lawrence, the kid that went to Miami, and Farrell. I think the other kid was a second round pick. Y'all could let me know, refresh my memory. They don't have that front four no more. That's not the same front four as last year. And because of that, Ohio State will win the game and be Ohio State and Oklahoma in the championship game. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you feel. It's your boy Urban Sports Guru, and I'm out. Salute.